Iran nuclear deal.
Right.
Had a little time to digest it.
Yep.
What's your feeling about this deal? Boil it down for us.
Two things. One, I think it's also important to recognize that a bad deal does have serious consequences. And this notion that it's either this deal or war, I think, is fundamentally wrong and incorrect. So when you look through the deal, the 59 pages, I've read it several times, there's some problematic areas. Opening them up to receipt of conventional weapons, that adds to this notion of destabilization in the region. Very, very, very concerning. The fact that we not only guide the path to their nuclear program, we light it, and in there is provisions to pay for it, which is really troubling. So we're going to leap forward all the scientific gaps that they've experienced in trying to develop their nuclear weapon program. In this bill, or in the agreement, it provides scientific relief to fill all of those gaps. They'll have capability shrunk to understand the components of a nuclear weapon. I think that's why people are so concerned.
Tom, what's your feeling about this?
My feeling is that this is a solid, sensible deal and is in the national security interest of the United States, because I think a number of things are just not deniable. As a result of the deal, I can get to a couple of the criticisms that Mike raised. As a result of the deal, we will have a shrunken, closely inspected, verified, and monitored Iranian nuclear program. It's just not deniable that, in fact, for the next year and for the next decade and a half, the pathways towards a possible nuclear weapon by Iran will be cut off. And then after that, for a couple of decades and more, we'll have intensive verification, monitoring, inspection regimes, which will allow us to have keen insight into whether or not they're diverting and moving towards a nuclear weapon. So, in terms of the security interest of the United States, to roll back this program, stop it, and have intensive inspection and monitoring of it is a very positive thing.
Okay, Tom Donilon and Mike Rogers, we'll have to leave it there, but we'll be back to this issue, I know. Thank you both. We'll be right back.